Hey everyone, I hope you're well. I'll be showcasing the top 10 weapons in Apex Legends Season 10. I'll be using footage from arenas in the background because it's just easier to capture for a video like this. But for the most part, this list is focused on Battle Royale. This list is in no order, but I think these 10 weapons stand out to me to be the best right now. I'll be using TTK data, time to kill data, from Bear Says Meow. There's a link in the description if you want to see every weapon in detail. He's gone through a lot of work to work out all the timings for the weapons, so let's jump into the list. So first up we have the R301, which is perhaps the most versatile weapon in Apex Legends. It's very easy to master the recoil, so you'll be able to use it effectively at long distances with just a bit of practice in the firing range. On top of that, the R301 is decent enough up close when it needs to be. ARs like the R301 have slower movement speed when ADSing than shotguns, SMGs and pistols, but it's not such a big problem because the R301 hipfire is pretty decent. It's not the most powerful AR, but it will knock a player with purple shields in 1.02 seconds. Up next we have the Flatline. It's more powerful than the R301, hitting 19 damage per shot instead of 14, but because of a slightly lower fire rate, the time to kill isn't massively faster. It has a 0.96 second time to kill, but the DPS is strangely similar to the R301. The Flatline also has a harder recoil to master, despite it being slower firing. I honestly think it's good to practice with the R301 first if you're new to the game, and consider the Flatline a step up from that. The hipfire on the Flatline is once again pretty decent, and I feel it does better at close to medium distances. At longer range, the more reliable R301 wins out. Up next we have the R99. Despite it having a higher DPS than the Flatline and being one of the highest DPS weapons in the game, its time to kill is similar to the other SMGs and the ARs simply because of the lower damage per shot. The R99 can knock a 200 health player in 1.02 seconds, which puts it in line with the R301. But the benefit is it's far better up close, it has better hipfire, faster aim down sights, and faster reloads and weapon swaps between weapons. Next we have the Prowler. The Prowler has a 1.03 second time to kill in the body, and that's if you always fire as fast as possible, but the larger magazine size and reliable burst fire mean it's easier to use the Prowler for prolonged periods, potentially taking down multiple enemies before reloading. It's an easier to use weapon, and its hipfire is basically broken at this point, which allows you to stay as mobile as possible whilst damaging players. Next we have the Peacekeeper. With the EVA 8 taking a nerf to fire rate with extended bolts equipped, Peacekeeper is, in my opinion, the king again. It's hard to use and takes a lot of practice to hit shots on target, but when they do hit, they hit hard, doing upwards of 100 damage. Players can peek angles, shoot and re-peek again to make sure they're doing as much damage as possible without taking any damage back. Peekers get the advantage. So this strategy is absolutely why the Peacekeeper to me is so powerful, and it will turn moments where you have low health and nowhere to go into narrow swaps between weapons. Next we have the Prowler. The Prowler has a 1.03 second time to kill in the body, and that's if you always fire as fast as possible, but the larger magazine size and reliable burst fire mean it's easier to use the Prowler for prolonged periods, potentially taking down multiple enemies before reloading. It's SMGs and the ARs simply close to medium distance time to kill. Next we have the fire rate with powerful fire and can be used rifles instead of it. Damage per mag is far more, and now that the alternator has care package, the Vault is absolutely the most accurate floor loop SMG. The Vault can knock a player in 1.07 seconds, so quite a bit longer than both the Prowler and R99, but the damage per mag is far more, and the recoil is almost non-existent. It's so easy to control the Vault recoil that the main reason you probably miss your shot is because you pull your aim down too much with this weapon. This means it's great at medium distances as well, and I'll often find myself putting a 2x on the Vault. The hipfire is decent, just like the other SMGs. Next up is the Wingman. The time to kill on the Wingman is 1.56 seconds, but this weapon is a perfect example of why time to kill isn't everything. The Wingman gives you the same movement speed whilst ADSing as you would whilst hip firing and strafing back and forth. That makes it an excellent weapon to use whilst being mobile, and movement and good strafing is so crucial in Apex, and the Wingman helps with this. The only other weapons that share this trait are the Mozambique and P2020. Because you can move faster whilst ADSing, you are able to peek out of cover fast, take shots and then go back in cover. It's such a great weapon for peeking angles at almost
Hey man, what's up?
What's up? What's up?
What's up, man? You wanna is Scopy there or something?
Sorry?
Who is the other guy that we play with last time?
Oh man, he's not here. That's the problem. He's not playing
okay,
today.
Right. Then two of us, just two of us then.
I have another friend. I'm gonna invite him. By the way,เดี๋ยวเพื่อนผมไปเล่นกับเพื่อนก่อนนะอีกคนหนึ่งนะ
ได้
Okay.
I'm in zone 1 by the way. Your Discord.
Okay.
Zone 1.
Okay. All right. Do you have the same problem where there is a buzzing sound?
No, I'm okay. I'm good.
After playing some game, I have this kind of a buzzing sound, you know.
Oh, as in. Have you tried like restarting your computer?
I have to restart my computer every time. That's the problem. What's going on? I don't know.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure the problem though. Maybe you can ask in the forum.
Yeah, it says update my drivers, but it's all updated already. Hold on, I'll just restart my computer. Okay?
Okay, sure.
Okay.